Okay. So now you have the sketched side or the trace side of your artwork, and you have the photograph. Your next thing that you need to do is peel off this tape so that you'll have the other half of the portrait, and you'll be able to put that right next to the side that you drew. So I'm gonna scratch off my tape so I can gently peel it off. It doesn't really matter with the photograph side if you peel some of the paper off, but it does matter for your drawing side. All right, so now you can see why I chose the one I did. For some reason, my printer made dots on this side of his face. So, okay, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna darken up some of my traced, because right now I've got very sketchy lines. So I want it to be, I don't want to darken it up so it becomes an outline, but I want it to be enough so that I'll be able to see it in the picture that I take to submit it. So I'm just going to go in and just lightly, now remember I said I don't want to go in and go too dark because I don't want this to add a value to it right now. This is just a line drawing. We're not doing anything that's going to add value. The only thing I've got, some things that are sketched in, like his mustache and his beard and stuff like that, but really I'm just trying to make sure that I can see, like, his shoulder kind of blends into the background, so that kind of makes it difficult because visually we want this, we want to know. Oh, that's the other thing. It's good to have, when you're doing this, it would be a good idea if you kind of draw in where your give yourself an idea where your portrait ends. So like you could see mine doesn't take up the whole page. So I really just need to kind of sketch myself a line here, and I can go back in with a ruler and make it more crisp, but just sketch myself a little line here so that I don't go past that. Okay, so when I turn this in for checkpoint 1, it's not going to have anything other than the sketch, okay? Sorry, I know I keep flipping the video on you. This is the way I'll take my picture, so that it has the portrait, the photograph on this side, what I drew, and photograph on this side. Now, it needs to be clear enough so that I can see it. So I probably would recommend you take this picture with your phone or someone's phone in the household, and then go in and send that to yourself through email and submit it that way, okay? Because otherwise, it may not be clear enough. I need to be able to see all three of these parts together, okay? I'm just going in here and kind of adding some lines in so that I have mile markers for where these lines on his neck are and stuff like that. Okay, but that's about it. This would be checkpoint 1.